all my YouTube subscribers. I'm back from Humboldt County, and it took me a little bit longer to upload that video than I had wanted because I didn't render correctly. I thought I was using this little Kindle Fire 6-inch. I just didn't like it. So finally got it here and rendered it on my computer, and then I uploaded it, and there's no good microphone on that thing, so hopefully I don't have to use that very often because the quality is absolutely treacherous. Now, I still got some of this shit left from Arcade, and it's terrible. It really is. So what I want to do is I want to send them a bottle of one of the flavors that I made. That's absolutely, I thought it turned out absolutely fantastic. And I also wanted to reveal the recipe of that bottle so everybody watching can do the same thing. And, you know, basically I'm going to send it to everybody. Alright, so I'm going to make this today. I'm going to do it right here. I got some Wizard Labs. This is Apple Tart Granny Smith from the Flavor Apprentice. Okay, this is the apple right here. We're making caramel apple. And this is caramel original flavor concentrate, also from the Flavor Apprentice. I got both of these on Wizard Labs. So this is what you need. Now the ratio is pretty easy. For me, I'm just doing like 12% flavor. Was it 8% nicotine base, and then that's like 16 drops of nicotine and 24 drops of flavor. So that's 2 milliliters in a 10 milliliter bottle. So then after that, it's just 8 milliliters of straight vegetable glycerin. This flavor recipe is absolutely easy to make. It's super easy to make. I'm gonna get a vape on here before I do. I got menthol. I don't really let the menthol steep very long. I just pour it in and vape it. There's no real flavor to it, right? You know, it's just it's menthol. So much better, so much smoother. All right. So this is how I'm gonna do this. This is super easy to make, and you got to have a little patience with this one. But I'll tell you why in a second here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now it's either 10 or 8 drops of Apple Tart Granny Smith. Just 10 or 8 drops. And then the rest of the 24 total drops is going to be caramel original, so I'm going to put 14 drops in here now. Hold on. Boom. I'm going to make this together. And if you have these flavors, or if you don't, you know, you can buy them. They're super cheap. And you can try this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need a couple more. 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that is 24 total drops of flavor, 12%. So that's it. That's the ratio right there of flavor. Now, if you want a little bit more, you can do a little bit more, but 10, it's either 10 to 14 or 8 to 16, however you want to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Alright, almost done here. And then the steeping process, I realized, is the most important with this flavor. I think it's just absolutely important how you steep this flavor. Some flavors I don't steep, and they turn out okay, and they don't really change much after steeping. This one, it's really important that you steep it. 6, 7, 8. Alright, so I got 8 milliliters of vegetable glycerin in here. Make this with me. Please make this with me. I'm going to try it. I think you will enjoy it. There we go. There's the mix. Now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this aside. First of all, I'm going to shake this up so that it's consistent. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to aerate it with the straw or anything like that. I'm just going to shake it up so that it's a consistent. You don't see these little runs in here where the vegetable glycerin and the PG aren't mixing very well. I just want it consistent. I'll have to shake it up a little bit more. Anyway, once I shake it up, once it's consistent, once I'm done with that, what I did is I opened up the bottle and I let it sit like this for about 3 to 5 days minimum, just like that. So you kind of got to have a safe spot for it. But I'm gonna do that, and then in 3 to 5 days I'm gonna vape it and follow the process with me. I think you'll get a very similar flavor out of it. If it's a little bit too much apple with 10 to 14, then drop the apple down, get a little bit more sweet from the caramel with 8 to 16. But it's really important that you steep it with the top open. It tastes better that way. The sweetness comes out really good, and then the apple tart is just a little bit sharper. So I want to send a bottle of this to the people that sold me, this treachery, which started out good and then it turned to foul in my pocket. I don't know. There's no vegetable glycerin in that shit, I'm telling you. So I was passing the bottle around, and this smells absolutely fantastic. That is caramel apple, and it kind of, in my opinion, tastes like a caramel apple sucker. One of those green square suckers that's got the tart green apple, like sugar mixed in with the caramel swirls. That's what I was going for, and I think that's what I got. It's not perfect, but like I said, you can tweak it a little bit with the drop ratio and how you want it. So that's my caramel apple recipe. I want to tweak my my peanut butter apple recipe a little bit before I share it. It's similar, but I do want to tweak it a little bit before I share it and let you know how that turns out. So far, it's okay. Smells good, but it's not where I want it to be. Now, I do want to talk to you about another recipe, and this shit could probably get this channel shut down, but I don't give a fuck. So, I'm going to talk to you about some marijuana, because I did manage to get my hands on some marijuana, and I wanted to insert this somewhere. So, what I got here is a fucking tincture of propylene glycol and some press hash. And if you don't know what hash press is, it's just the keef crystals, the THC crystals, which have been rolled up and then pressed. So this is basically everything I wanted. It's just like keef. This is just a pure PG tincture right here. I'm going to shake it up a little bit. It's so fucking dank right now, I'm telling you. And this is what it turned into. The little specks in there are hairs. I don't know if you can see the specks or not. I don't want to drop it, because it's readily absorbable through the skin now. The THC is it's bound to an alcohol, so it's basically a type of alcohol now. Now what I'm doing with this is, because this is about a tenth of a gram per milliliter, right? So I just chopped up let me give you another recipe so you can try this yourself. But I just chopped up about 1.5 grams of press and mixed it in with pure PG, and then 3 days later, I stirred it up a little bit. Not stirred it up, but I shook it around a little bit, and like 3 days later, it was this awesome tincture. But I didn't even use it until I got home. So what I did here is I mixed a milliliter of that 10% mix, and I mixed it with 9 milliliters of propylene glycol, vegetable glycerin, and then you get this, which is a really super mild tincture, and it's really cloudy. And I think I'm gonna rip on this, so all my subscribers can see basically how it works. And so I got menthol in there. It's not flavor, but this tastes pretty good. Like I said, it's this super mild amount. So what I've been doing is just testing out like how much it needs for me to get a head change. And right now it's about four wet in the wicks, I guess I would call it. So that was 1. I'll vape on this till it's dry, and then 3 more of those, and I'll get a head change. and it tastes really, really good. Because there's no plant material. I mean, like, you get some hairs in there. It's like shake press, but you get a little bit of hairs in there. That's about all you're really burning. It's really, really smooth. Really, really smooth. Right? That tastes really, really good. Now, obviously, I'm doing this for information purposes only. Marijuana is a felony. I'd like to know who the victim is right now, but hey, the feds are saying you can't do this. I'm not supposed to be doing this. In certain states like Colorado, Washington, Oregon, it is legal for recreational use. So if you're in one of those states where it is legal for recreational use, go ahead and mix this up and see what you want to do. I would still say start off with a gram of hashish per 10 milliliters of propylene glycol. Start off with a base like that, so you got like a 10% base, and then you mix it in how you want to. You cut it down. So this is cut 10%, so it's about 1% mix. Cut it down to maybe a 2% mix or a 3% mix, right? So smooth, and it tastes so good. It tastes really, really good. This is about as clean as you can get when you're vaping on some THC crystal, because it's like I said, it's like dissolved into the alcohol, and it kind of becomes an alcohol. Everything here is like totally safe to consume in any way. I don't know if you'd want to snort liquids, but you could eat it. It's going to taste sweet, and it's going to have that THC crystal taste. It's going to be really good. So you want to consume it like this, go ahead, take a milliliter and just down it. You're not going to get any type of chemical residue or anything like that. It's just clean. Now I can hold it in if I want to, but I don't have to, because it's an alcohol, it's going to absorb really rapidly. I don't know. I have at times held it in, but I don't have to. It doesn't make you cough. If like you're smoking plant material, it's going to make you cough a little bit. This doesn't really make you cough. Wick got dry. Alright, that's 2. So about 2 more of these, and I'm going to have a head change. I'm going to be stoned. Now, if you're going to call the feds on me because I'm smoking some pot, I'm going to say this right now. Go fuck yourself. Did I hurt you? Sorry, Google. Maybe ban this video, I suppose. If this video gets cut, I'm going to reshare my recipe because it's so easy. Without the marijuana smoke or vape. Oh yeah, it's good. It tastes so good. It's so smooth. Cloudy too, really, really cloudy. I gotta think this is like one of the best delivery systems for THC right now. That's available, because I mean you can get like bubble hash, and all that's like super clean, all the residues removed from it. But if I were to get some bubble hash, you know what I do with it? I just chop it up into little pieces and put it into a tincture. Pardon me. So this is 4, and after this I should just be time dilated. The vegetable glycerin does make it a little bit sweeter too. which is okay by me. It honestly is. So that's about it right there. I got a head change right now. I don't need any more. And then what I'll do after that, it's because it's a resin, it's gonna crystallize or resonate on the coils some, and there's gonna be like residuals in the wick. So then I'll just vape whatever I've been vaping, and you know, get a little bit of post humorous resin induction. So that's my video for today. I'm going to do more videos. I'm going to try and get this not pineapple. Why am I keep saying pineapple? Peanut butter apple recipe figured out. I'm going to let this caramel apple steep, and then I'm going to do an actual review on it. I'm going to review one of my own flavors, and I'll record it just like I do one of the reviews for the other companies that make flavors. And then I'm going to find a way to get this into the hands of Arcata, California, because this shit would make me pass out. Like, I'm telling you, that shit made me pass out on the bus ride there. I just felt fucking terrible after vaping it. Really, really. At first, you know, I was like, yeah, it's got a nice flavor to it, but then it just turned to this putrid mess. And I don't know, maybe it's because there's like a terrible effect from the oxidation of nicotine inside it. You know, after I opened it. But whatever, man. I don't even want to fucking look at it right now. This is going to go back there and probably just sit there with some of the other flavors I don't want to vape and I don't want to look at. It's fucking nasty shit. Let me know if you try one of these recipes that I put in this video today. You know, if you're in a state where you can do it, let me know. If not, whatever. Don't call the FBI on me. I don't want to see the FBI or the fucking CIA over at my house, my farmhouse, because I'm vaping on some THC. You know, let me know who the victim is first, at least, and I'll apologize. Anyway. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a like, leave me a comment, tell me I'm a bad influence. Subscribe. If you haven't clicked subscribe, go ahead and click subscribe now. I want to be doing more videos in the future. And now that I'm saving so much money, I'm serious looking at some of these box mods with the triple batteries and shit, like God mods on my mind and other shit. But I gotta come back from this this road trip to California, so it's gonna be a little while. I'm poor, but it's definitely something I want to hit on. Until next video, bye.